Good evening. This is All Sports with LD coming back at you with another YouTube post on my YouTube channel. Before I get started, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Okay, so let's get to it. Baker Mayfield says he feels disrespected by Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield says he feels disrespected by the Cleveland Browns after they traded for Deshaun Watson last month, effectively ending Mayfield's tenure after 4 seasons as the team's starting quarterback. 100%, Mayfield said on the YNK podcast released Wednesday. I was told one thing and they completely did another. My thoughts is, so what, you feel disrespected? Even if what you say is true, they told you one thing and they did another, they have that right. It's their team. And Mr. Mayfield, you forget this is a business first. And businesses are not in the business to lose money. And the fact of the matter is, if I owned the Cleveland Browns, I would have signed Deshaun Watson. Because frankly, Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback than you'll ever be. See, Baker Mayfield is an example of why I'm not in agreement with any NFL team starting a rookie as their quarterback. See, Baker Mayfield learned bad habits at the University of Oklahoma. Now, that may work at the college level, but he came to the NFL with the same problems that he learned or same issues as a quarterback to the NFL. Mayfield effectively never learned the quarterback position correctly, and I doubt that he ever will. And this has nothing to do with the coaching staff at OU. Just as he was in Cleveland, he was the OU. He's a polarizing personality. See, Baker Mayfield knows it all. But see, the numbers don't add up with what he thinks of himself. He thinks very highly of himself. He really thinks he's a good quarterback. But see, the numbers tell a different story. After 4 seasons with the Cleveland Browns, his record is 29-30. That's up under 500. And out of the 4 seasons, there was only 1 season he didn't throw double-digit picks. But season 1, 2, and 4, he threw double-digit picks. Now, and again, let's look at their record. First year, 6-7. Second year, 6-10. Third year, 11-5. Last year, 6-8. See, when you have a record like this, you're not in a position to talk. You're not in a position to be critical of what an organization chooses to do. See, when a player comes out of the college ranks and he's dubbed a high rank, whether it's first, second, third round, see, by year 3 or 4, you already know what you have in that player. And Baker Mayfield is essentially what you see on the field. This is largely why the Cleveland Browns decided, even though the quarterback they chose, there's a bit of controversy around him. He is still a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield will ever be. That's Deshaun Watson. In comparison to what the numbers look like, Deshaun Watson's record is 28-25. He's 3 games above 500. Right there, that's a better record than Baker Mayfield. Out of the 4 seasons that he played with Houston, 2 out of 4 were winning seasons. Well, scratch that, because really, first year he really didn't play that. I mean, only played 6 games, so he was 500. So really, that doesn't really count. But if you look at his full season, 3 full seasons, he has 2 seasons where it's a winning season: 11-5, 10-5, and third season 4-12. Now let's take a look at his picks. Out of the time that he was with Houston, there was 1 season where he threw double-digit picks. The other season, single-digit picks. There you have it. Just on those two, just those comparisons, he's a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield. And not only that, Deshaun Watson is more coachable than Baker Mayfield. Listen, Baker Mayfield can feel disrespected all he wants. The bottom line is he was given the opportunity in the Cleveland Browns to be their starting quarterback. He had 4 years to make an impact, and he didn't do it. Plain and simple. See, in the NFL, it's about championships. And for that matter, any level where you play, it's about championships. Baker Mayfield didn't win a championship at the college level. Deshaun Watson did. See, all this crying about how you've been felt disrespected by the Cleveland Browns. Listen, this is a business, and you know what this means. You know what this is about. So now you're crying on the podcast somehow you feel disrespected. You had every opportunity to improve year to year as a quarterback, and you didn't do it. So as an organization, you bet the opportunity comes when they can pick a better quarterback. That's what they should do. I have no problem with the way the way the Browns organization have conducted themselves in this manner. I have no problem with it, because Baker Mayfield is a cancer. See, he's up here complaining about being disrespected. He takes no accountability, none whatsoever. His 4 years as a starting quarterback, and he's done absolutely nothing. He couldn't get the job done, but you're feeling disrespected because, the Browns said, we gave him his opportunity. We're done now. Plain and simple. No one's going to cater to your ego. This is about results. I mean, even if you were, let's say that you had a kind of Derek Carr's career. Now, although Derek Carr hasn't really gotten the job done, he's had some success in the playoffs. But even Derek Carr is a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield. See, if you actually had his career, then I would be willing to say, you know what, Baker Mayfield has a point about the Cleveland Brown organization, but you're far from it. In my book, you're a loser, and the numbers say so. You had one of the best wide receivers in the game today, and you couldn't get it done with him. Yes, I'm talking about Odell Beckham Jr., who went on to the Rams to win a Super Bowl. Yes. Matt Stafford gladly accepted OBJ. Gladly accepted. In the Super Bowl, he scored the first touchdown. See, this is all about results. And Baker Mayfield can feel disrespected all he wants, but at the end of the day, this is about results, and he didn't get the job done in Cleveland. So what I would recommend for Baker Mayfield, and again, I'm just a guy on YouTube with an opinion, but I'm pretty sure I echo the sentiments of most every NFL sports journalist or critic, that you need to go sit on the bench, be a backup for a quality quarterback, and learn the game. You don't deserve to start anymore. You had your time, and you blew it. No one cares how you feel, because everyone saw how you performed on the field. No one cares how you feel. You can whine and complain all you like. No one cares. Because you had the opportunity and you blew it. You didn't get the job done. Period. So guess what? This is what happens in the NFL. When you don't get the job done, the organization moves on to a better selection. That's how it goes. That's how it's been done. Ever since I've been watching the game, the football, NFL football, I've seen many talented, so-called talented players come out of the college ranks, didn't get the job done at this level, and they were either set on the bench, traded, or they're out of the league. Vince Young is one of them that comes to mind. Great college career, but that didn't translate over to the NFL because, like you, Baker Mayfield, he had a lot of attitude problems and ego problems. And at the end of the day, Vince Young couldn't get the job done. So now he's out of the NFL. Attitude. Because he took no accountability during the time period. It was everybody else's fault. See, that's how I view you. You're pointing at everybody else. You're pointing at the Cleveland Browns. It's their fault. I feel disrespected by them. But you have 4 years of the starting quarterback to get the job done, and you blew it. Plain and simple. I wish you had a friend, someone who really loved you to tell you to your face, you blew it. Don't make any more excuses. Buckle down, learn the game correctly, learn how to be a better quarterback, and adjust your attitude. Just maybe, another team will give you a run at the starting quarterback. Feel disrespected, whatever. Personally, I'm glad the Cleveland Browns have moved on from you as their starting quarterback. I hope they're successful with Deshaun Watson, because again, he's a better quarterback. You, on the other hand, you really need to check your attitude. You really need to show some accountability. Because I bet if you talk to every NFL person in the league, whether they're coaches, scouts, or whatever, they'll tell you to your face, you blew it. You had the opportunity and you did nothing with it. You failed. Period. Dot. End of discussion. That's it. So, you can go on and cry and complain and feel disrespected. That attitude is going to get you out of the league. No organization wants to deal with that crap. And I don't understand why the Seahawks are even interested in you. You're a crybaby. You're a crybaby, in my opinion. You should be looking at yourself in the mirror and saying you blew it. The golden opportunity, 4 years started, and you've done nothing with it. Now here you are on a podcast complaining about you feel disrespected. Yeah, whatever. Hey, listen, Seahawks, I hope you don't invest anything in this guy, because he's still showing that he has no accountability. He's still showing that he hasn't really critically analyzed the 4 years that he's been there in the Cleveland Browns, where he's done absolutely nothing. One winning season in 4 years. Yeah, it's time for you to go. Adios. Let's get someone else up here that can get the job done and get us close to winning championships. That's what it's about. These NFL teams want to win Super Bowl championships. So, that's all I have for now. Until next time, have a good one.